ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow Client. Spurred by Eric Soders, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soder's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow Client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare.
Yeah, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Colorado Silent Assassin Suit Only in Hitman 3. Before we get into the video, if you've missed any Silent Assassin Suit Only videos I've covered so far, there's going to be a link in the description of the full playlist. You can go and check that out if you want to. But for this one, we're going to start on the West Bridge. We're going to bring along the ICA-19 pistol, the lockpick, and I'm going to bring along a briefcase with a sniper rifle stored into it. It can be any suppressed sniper rifle, so it don't matter which one you want to bring, just go ahead and bring that. So yeah, let's get into it. From the very start, we need to crouch run all the way up to this gate over here, and use the lockpick on the gate. That will gain us access to this area. Once we've crouch run through this section, we're just going to knock out this guard. We're going to leave his weapon on the floor and drag his body into the crate over here. So that just gets rid of him out of the way. We need to go back and retrieve our briefcase. Pick up his gun and just drop it there. Another guard's going to come along in a bit and he's going to see that weapon. Shoot that camera before the hacker comes outside. There's the hacker just coming out now. So we're going to pull out our sniper rifle now. Going to leave the briefcase there for now. Let's leave it there. And Ezra Berg is going to come out and he's going to be our first victim. So we're just going to get over here and just shoot him in the back of the head once he comes up the steps. Once we've done that, we're going to just pick up all the stuff that he dropped on the floor, including the key and the poison. Now we're just going to drag his body all the way into the crate as well. So that's our first target down. Now there's going to be a guard that comes outside. So we just need to take care of him too. This is before my Parvati actually comes out of the barn. So we're just going to quickly knock out this guard. Use your briefcase for this to make it a little bit quicker. Then we're going to pull out our sniper rifle. And you need to line up the shot for my Parvati. So the best place to shoot this hay bale is going to be on the big round thing that's just above it. So make sure you line up the shot. Time your shot, and you should be able to drop that hay bale on their head. No problem. Grab our briefcase now, enter the basement. There's going to be a guard down here, so he could be on the left, or he could be where he is now. And we're just going to go ahead and knock him out. We don't have to rush through this section. We're just going to grab that syringe from the bear that's sticking out. We actually have plenty of time to go and hide that body if you really want to. But we're just going to go and tamper this clock. And just chill down here. We are actually going to wait quite a while for Sean Rose. Like I said, you're better off just hiding this body anyway. It just gives you something to do to pass the time. Because unfortunately, the Colorado hasn't really improved as a map in Hitman 3. It's still, to me, in my eyes, the worst map in the entire series. And it's just never going to improve. The 4 targets aspect and the whole constantly hostile is just not... It's just not my jam. I just don't really like it. not really my thing. So with Colorado, it's usually everyone's nightmare when it comes to trying to do Silent Assassin suit only, but we're going to try and make it a little bit more easier for everybody. We've taken down 2 targets. You've got 2 targets remaining, so I recommend just dropping a save before Sean Rose comes into the house. It always just does help out when it comes to that kind of stuff. We do have to wait here for a few minutes, but I'm going to skip it ahead because it's just going to be standing here staring at 47's bald head, so let's just skip forward. So here is Sean Rose. His guard is just going to go upstairs. He's going to check his clock. We're going to open the door and wait for that guy on the right to actually move out of the way first, because we don't want it to interrupt what we're about to do. We're going to do a gunshot distraction, but it is consistent, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Just going to shoot that piece of wall right there. Just shoot the wall. I would recommend moving your briefcase because he can spot your briefcase, so if you keep it too far. But what we wanted to do is come deep far into this area, just enough so we can shoot him in the face and drag him down.
Sean Rose confirmed down.
So once we've dragged him out of the way, we can leave him there for now. And now we're just going to chill in this crate for a minute. Penelope Graves is just about to come into the room. And we're going to use the syringe on her. We just need to watch out for the people in the kitchen area. Just hope that no one sees what you're about to do. It should be clear though. So once we've syringed her, we can go down to the basement and drag Sean Rose all the way to the locked door itself. And then we can exit straight away in the bunker. So the only thing that's really changed between this and a definitive Silent Assassin is for Penelope Graves, I would normally just use a phone, the electrocution phone for her, but as you can see, it doesn't really matter. I'm not missing the electrocution phone, you don't really need it, and it disproves it, that you can still get Silent Assassin suit only on all the maps without the electrocution phone. It's not necessary. It made it a tad easier for Colorado, but not completely necessary really in my eyes. But there's a quick, easy Silent Assassin suit only for Colorado. And like I said before, if you've missed any videos that I've covered so far on Silent Assassin suit only, there's a link in the description of the full playlist. I've covered all the Hitman 3 missions so far, and all the way up to Colorado to this point. So yeah, that's going to do it for this particular video though. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on the video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below, or clicking the link in the description. These credits will be updated in the next couple of days, so if you want your name on this list, then be sure to become a member or a Patreon, and you'll be able on your name be presented for an entire month. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.